Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Happy New Year. I wish you guys an awesome and wonderful New Year. Hope all your plans, your aspirations, and everything that you want come true, come to pass. Today was my first official day of my second clinical rotation, and it was amazing. I tell students that are first year students, to those of you who are going to clinicals by the end of this year or maybe sometime soon, you want to make sure that before you choose your placement, you call or you go meet your CI so that you can kind of see how they are. There's nothing like getting a CI who you could connect with, professionally, and hopefully even after the clinical rotation beyond, someone that will serve as a mentor that could, that is willing to teach. Not every CI that takes a student is willing to really bring out that person's potential. So you really want to study your CI well before then, go and meet them, interview them, and see how it is, check out the facility, just to make sure, because if you stuck with that CI for 16 weeks and you hate every single day you go because maybe of a personality difference or the way that you approach things, it is not going to be a fun rotation. I know that firsthand, even as a PTA, when I was in PTA school. My first clinical instructor, who I grew to like after, made me cry like every single day. I used to just go back and like plant my face on the pillow and just cry my eyes out because I hated the way our personalities didn't gel at first. And I think that it was because of me not maybe meeting her firsthand and getting to know her. And so with subsequent clinicals, since then, I really have tried to reach out and make sure that I not only choose a facility where I'm trying to learn or grow, but also get to know the CI so that I don't get stuck with, a CI that I'm not really compatible with. Because it's about compatibility. I always say, it's not the subject that makes you learn. It is the teacher. How many of you have had teachers or professors who, you could like call out because of how they took their time to instruct you? Anyone could instruct, but it takes a patient heart and a person who is willing to modify their ability to teach different types of people and enjoy what they're doing to get you to learn. And so I believe that we all should, kind of follow that track. So I got together my binder for my clinical rotation. So pretty much I have my orthotic and prosthetic lectures, quick references. I have quick articles that I printed out to put in my binder. I have a little notes section for taking some notes on certain things that I might have to Google research or, use databases to search information about. The population that I'm working with is the amputee population. There is not a lot of outcome measures for the amputee population. The only one that I know of from practice as a PTA, with working with wounded warriors and stuff and different amputees in the civilian world, is the AMPRO, NOPRO. Of course, I know, the TUG and different tests are used just from schooling and everything, but yeah, there's no outcome measure. So I think it's a challenge for me because I have to find things that are agreeable with my facility and my CI, but also have been validated or found to be reliable to use on that specific population. And it's not like your typical cookbook. Okay, if you have an ACL repair, these are the steps of progression with rehab. It's one of those things that you just kind of learn on the go, or you teach, patients on the go. And I am not ashamed to watch YouTube videos of other people that have posted different treatments and stuff, PTs, whoever it is, or patients from just self-learning, to learn from them. So, I remember one specific incident. This is day one, so I haven't really like assessed yet or done my evaluations yet. But I had a patient who was a quadrilateral amputee, and this happened like early last year, or 2016. We were ambulating in the gym, and she was walking without a walker or anything or any assistive device, and we were doing an activity, a balance activity, and she didn't warn me that she was going to do something. We were just kind of standing there, and she literally almost face planted. So good thing it was a controlled fall because I got a hold of her gait belt and kind of slowly lowered her down. And so quadrilateral amputee has, you know, below the elbow amputations on both sides, and one or two BKAs in the lower extremities. So there I was. Okay, how do we get up? We're in the middle of the gym, in the outpatient gym, and like early morning, no one else is there except for us. So, you know, we kind of talk it through. So I just kind of look at it, get her a chair. We do like, she places her her prosthesis, and she extends her knees, and then like walks up, kind of like a Gower sign kind of thing, walks her arms up, gets to the chair, and then balances up. And that's just how I learned. You know, until that point, I knew how to do floor transfers with amputees. I just had not had the time or the chance to practice it. So you kind of learn as you go. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And I met this outcome specialist who's a PT. It was very interesting to see. She'd been practicing for 20 years and decided to go with Hanger, one of the prosthetic companies, Orthotic and Prosthetics. And she decided to do, she started doing CEUs, and then she got into specialized outcomes for amputees because they deal primarily with amputees. And it was kind of cool talking to her today to kind of see where she's coming from, see what she's about. And, you know, we got to do some problem solving together with some patients because we had clinics today. So we worked with physiatrists and orthotics and prosthetics and kind of went around and, you know, talked about different patient caseloads and how we could address the patient all together. But yeah, that's it. So my plan, part of my growth plan for 2018 is to start studying for my mock board exam in March. I'm not going to use any therapy ed books right now simply because my goal right now is to study every single material that I did in school so that I could not only understand the principle behind what I was studying even more, but to also retain some of the memory so that when I start with the therapy ed, it's just kind of dishing out, just kind of pulling out information instead of studying just the therapy ed material, which should be geared towards what we studied in the program. But yeah, guys, so I'll take y'all through my study sessions today. Like after I do this video, I'm going to go hit the books for about 2 to 3 hours every day, Monday through Friday. I'm going to hit the books 2 to 3 hours, except for yesterday because I was hanging out with family and friends. But and then yeah, I'll update you guys how it's going and maybe invite you to some of my Google Hangouts with a classmate of mine. Y'all seen him, AB, in my previous video. But yeah, guys, please, if you have any questions, just comment down below, or you could message me. You could also email me. My email is ptatodpt@gmail.com. Feel free to send me any questions related to pre-application process, to being in class, to, you know, where I am now. I can't answer any questions for boards yet, simply because I haven't had that experience yet. But I'm welcoming to anyone who would like to share any information so that I could also be successful. But anyways, guys, again, Happy New Year. I will continue to post more videos. Look out for more greater and mightier things to come. My equipment, my editing, my everything will get better. I promise. Yeah, so talk to y'all later.